Hi, and welcome back to our second video in a series of short videos for 8th grade parents, really aimed at helping you to ease any concern or worry and bring more peace and confidence to the journey between junior high and high school for your students. So, like I said, welcome back. In today's topic, we are addressing 5 things 8th grade parents should be doing now in 8th grade to help their student for high school and for college. So let's get started. Number 1, we would like parents to help their student become a great student, right? So what does this mean? This means actively looking to see how they're doing, but not like micromanaging, right? But just helping to make sure that academically we're addressing any struggles as well as emotionally as well, right? So if you have any questions about how your student might be performing, the dean's office here is absolutely amazing, okay? And so when in doubt, just reach out to the dean's office. If you see something that you're worried about with your student, definitely let us know. We want to partner with you and help your student become a great student. Number 2 thing that parents should be doing now is to really support your child's God-given interests and talents, okay? So yes, we all, have dreams and hopes for our children. Usually when they're little, or they might be involved in something like a kids soccer and at age 4, and we think they're going to be this amazing, naturally gifted athlete. Well, maybe they grew out of that. And so how has God shifted their interests and their talents, and how can you foster that? Okay, so helping them to dive deeper into those subjects, those activities that really spark their curiosity, bring them a ton of joy, and let's get creative, right? There are if they have an interest, let's chat. You and me, let's chat. Let's think of maybe some ideas we can suggest. And sometimes they stick and sometimes they don't. And so we're going to hold a little loosely to that, but we're definitely going to help let them lead, and we're going to support where they're kind of what the things that they enjoy doing with their time. Number 3, I strongly recommend all parents, no matter if you went to school here in the United States or not, to really get a little more caught up on the U.S. college system and what it looks like these days. So things have changed quite a bit since, my generation went to college. And so understanding what the landscape looks like, what types of schools are competitive, the different types of schools. Growing up here in California, I'd never really heard of liberal arts colleges. Now my daughter's at one. And so I just feel like there is so much to learn if we're willing to kind of peel back the layers and think beyond the classic UCLA, Stanford, those kinds of schools. So many more to choose from. Number 4, right? I strongly suggest that parents at this point do not be fooled by those college myths and those rumors that you're hearing out there. Again, hold loosely. The best thing you can possibly do. This is based on really hundreds of different kind of college and academic counselors' opinions about hold loosely to what you think makes for a great school, okay? We want a great school or good school for your student, all right? We would not be looking at a ranking of churches right now and pick the best church based on that, right? I don't know if you know, but U.S. News and World Reports ranks best cities to live in. And the number 1 city this last year, I'm pretty sure, was Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay, so that doesn't mean we're all moving to Green Bay, right? And that doesn't mean we're all picking the top school on the list, because just because somebody decided based on some criteria, right, it does not mean that that is going to be the best fit for your student. Okay, so lots of college myths out there, and I need you to trust valuable resources, and that's really going to come when your student becomes a high school student here. Our college counseling will help you to understand what is true and what is not true out there. And number 5, what parents should be doing right now, and in fact, there's no age is too early to start thinking about how paying for college will happen for your family, right? Different families have different financial availability in terms of what they can afford, as well as just different thoughts on what's worth it or not. So colleges can cost anywhere from under $20,000 a year up to now $100,000 per year. Okay, so especially we're talking 8th graders, right? That price is just going to go up, unfortunately, over the next few years. And I just want you to understand that there are options out there, but you need to become a little bit more familiar with it. And even when I give you a $20,000 price tag. There are scholarships, there's financial aid, there are reasonable loans, there's different ways to pay for college, and it just doesn't hurt to be thinking as parents what this means for your family. All right, and I actually have a little bonus tip for you. This might be a little controversial for some families, but my tip is to consider landing the helicopter. And by that, perhaps you've heard of this expression about being a helicopter parent, and I was one, for sure, hands down. Ask any of my friends, I was one. And so I just encourage you, the way I finally had to give up the reins of, trying to like not navigate every little step that my girls were going to do along the way, and let them make choices, let them make decisions, right? And of course you're going to graduate appropriate to age, but I cannot tell you enough times how failure is low stakes at this age. And so we want to make sure that we don't stop loving them, of course, and we do all the things we do because we love our kids, but we need to let them start to make some of those decisions themselves. And so there's some resources I'm going to put in the links in this post. Maybe you can check some of those out, about how you kind of gradually start to let go of, kind of all the decisions and all the scheduling and all the everything for your student, and you will be a better parent because of it. Okay, so that's what I've got for you today. If you have questions, if you have concerns, by all means, please let me know. I am here to talk to you. So again, my email address, my Calendly link, happy to chat with you and about your student on their journey from junior high to high school and how to bring you more peace and confidence along the way. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.